of applause for Reginald Ellison. You can push those clapping buttons. Congratulations to our brides, grooms, families. Thank you for our event planners who are on tonight. Reginald Ellison, just to give you a brief, Reginald's been with us for a number of years. He's a phenomenal musician, as you can tell, and he's going to be back later to take us out, but he's also going to tell us a little bit about himself. I will say that one thing that Reginald does really, really well, aside from his musicianship, he invested in a unique illuminated saxophone, and he'll be able to tell you and show you, possibly show that at the end of the program today. His name is Starboy. We actually have a name for him. His name is Starboy, and Reginald rocks on that as well. So thanks again, Reginald. Appreciate it. Again, thank you to all the brides, grooms, your families for being here tonight. My name is Mike Sipe, and this is our Mike Sipe monthly wedding meet and greet. For 8 years, we've done this in person, and this is our third time to do it virtually. So I think we're getting really good at it. We've got Ness behind the scenes answering your questions. Please feel free to chat away in the chat box. Also, any questions for the Q&A at the end of the program, you can type in your questions in the Q&A. If Ness can answer them, he's going to answer them. If not, we'll talk about those as well in our Q&A at the end. And like last month, we had a few brides and grooms that entered some questions ahead of the program tonight. So we have 4 DJs tonight that are going to be answering those questions for you as well. So please, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our wedding maven, Megan Sipe.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming tonight. Congratulations, hope you enjoy.
That's Megan, a woman of few words. Not really, not really. Megan is here to deliver peace of mind to our brides and grooms daily. She is the glue of the company and has always been since she's been here for many, many years. And matter of fact, she is engaged to Kyle, who we're going to introduce here in a second to deliver our presentation. I saw in the chat box already, we had a question, will the white wedding package be visible in our presentation tonight? And actually, when Kyle gives the lighting presentation, you'll see a glimpse of that as well. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Kyle, and Kyle's going to take away a brief lighting presentation. So sit back and enjoy. And again, don't forget to ask those questions.
Fully virtual and hybrid events. You want your guests to be able to see you and see each other, so visuals are a big thing. So we're going to transition over to our visual section, and you'll see in the top left we have our 80-inch TV with the Mike Sipe logo. On the top right are 55-inch TVs, and down on the bottom are our modular LED video panels, currently set up in a DJ booth configuration, but it functions just like a computer monitor with rolling graphics, montages, and of course Zoom calls, so you can see all the gallery views on any of these screens. Really important as we pivot into this new climate and work on virtual and hybrid events in a social platform. But apart from that, we're also going to now transition to our wall, the great, beautiful wall that we get so much comics on. And I'm going to start things off with uplights. So uplights are one of the most popular things with weddings, and we have a few different colors here. Bear in mind, everyone's going to see these a little differently, but we have a red, an amber, green, and I'll just keep going through some of these presets. Here's a cyan, blue, purple, magenta, deep pink, light pink, blush, champagne blush, and amber blush. And I picked these are presets of 2.8 billion different color combinations. These are the most popular ones for weddings. So I'll give you a little short brief run through those. While we're here on the wall, I'd also like to show our effect lights. So one of the most popular lights for effects right now is the Abyss lights. These create an awesome water effect and can go different colors. They're LED too, just like those uplights on the floor. and they create a really nice ambiance. It's a really growing trend right now, is creating an ambiance to the room or theme of the virtual event. So, and these have been really popular in doing that. And I will also now show you guys that little box down on the floor, which is our cold sparks. So right now we're getting into is special effects, still always popular, and will be for a long time, as the cold spark machines. And if you haven't seen those before, I'll show you them now. All right, those are our cold spark fountains. They can actually go up to about 12 feet. This is an 8-foot tall ceiling, so and they're ready to go. Great for ceremonies and throughout the night with big, awesome moments in the music during partying. What's also perfect, it does a similar effect to cold sparks, is our CO2 jets. So I'm hoping this is going to be in frame for you guys, but I'll launch our CO2 jet right now. Perfect. So that was our CO2 jet. We can aim them out at the dance floor. They do a really great, wow, it's really cold in here now. They do a good job of chilling everyone down for events and create that really cool plume of smoke effect, which is also really good at celebrating your I-dos during ceremony. So while you're still here on the fantastic wall, we'll show you gobos. So gobos are just like this. These are custom monograms, which can showcase your name. We also are seeing a lot of interest in our abstract gobos as well, to create, again, that ambiance and that lighting decor. But we chose just these custom gobos for you. Now, the one on the right that isn't spinning is our stationary gobo. That one is just kind of point and shoot. Goes on and in focus, either on the dance floor or on a wall, and it stays where it is. But the one on the left that's changing colors and rotating can do all the same things. However, it also has the ability to, and we'll transition now, move. So that's the importance of a moving gobo, and those are installed into the lights that you see right now, which are moving heads, which is where I'm going to leave you off with tonight. One of the most valuable lights that we have, if not the most valuable light. If you're really looking for an investment, you can't do a wedding right now without moving heads on your events. They are incredibly versatile with that gobo ability, but also just creating a calming effect. So what we're looking at right now is what's called our white wedding package. This is the #1 most going out wedding package right now, and it comes with the LED dance risers that the plush white facade is raised up on, and the white speaker system, as well as the white truss towers with the moving heads on them as well. So back to moving heads, though. They are, of course, your spotlight for grand entrance. You can see the versatility with that, and of course, they can follow you into the dance floor with a technician who's there with every single package. But they're also just the general decor light. So again, creating that chill ambiance where they can be on, but not the main event, or in fact just adding to your decor and ambiance. They can just be on and out of the way. I have one on the ceiling and one on the walls, you can see. But of course, they are moving heads, so they are your party lights. So they can go around the room, and as with anything in here, we can also control the up lights to make those go to be a party light, as well as the full entire stage. And we can have the dance riser change, the lights in the towers supporting the moving heads can change as well, strobing abilities and all that. So that was a quick run.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. Great presentation. Michael, I saw your question in the chat, and hopefully you got to see that last piece, the last segment showcasing the white look. As a matter of fact, the DB Technologies, which is our newest audio system, is in white as well. Good. Thumbs up. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. That's a beautiful package, and it's all white, so you can literally sprinkle in those colors with the lighting and stuff, and it's just fabulous. Really like it. Our website. We couldn't be more excited about our website. For those of you that have seen it and have educated yourself and taken yourself through it, it's a great way. I think when we made the website, we wanted it to be user-friendly. And I see Ness just put it up. If you haven't checked it out, just go to that link and check out the website. You know, when we talked about creating this website, we wanted to use one word to kind of describe what a wedding celebration is about and what we are about as a company. You know, our brand is, it's your day, your way. We like to listen to our brides and grooms, find out what's important to them musically, how they want to entertain their family and guests, and then we customize accordingly. Well, there probably wasn't, when David and I started creating things, probably the most important word that came to mind was happiness. Because really that's what it's all about. Happiness is really what a celebration's about. I had a daughter that got married about 4 years ago, and I can't remember, I mean, I can remember how happy I was. And I know I'm going to be happy the day of Megan's wedding as well. So happiness, if you take yourself through the happiness area of the website, it will just kind of, I think you'll see the enjoyable photos and some of the different, you know, laugh every day and some of the things that are in there. The jargon is just terrific. So happiness is what we're about as a company. Trending. This is a really important part for brides and grooms. Of course, trends are trends, right? Some trends last longer than others. One trend that's happening right now, as you can see, our silver with the bride and groom, this was a couple of months ago. This was a wedding that was supposed to have 200 guests. They ended up moving it to their backyard and had 40 guests. They raved about our Silva and what we did for them and how accommodating we were to make things happen. So that's a trend right now. People are doing, you know, less guests at their weddings is very popular, especially right now. I'm sure it'll change once our vaccine is here. Cold spark fountains, as Kyle demonstrated in that video presentation. The cold spark fountains are very, very popular. They came out a couple of years ago. We heavily invested in a lot of these fixtures. They are used for the ceremony. We've had them used during the ceremony after the bride and groom's first kiss. They go off, putting them in the reception for the formal introductions or, you know, extreme party moments during the evening. A phenomenal product. The monograms have changed. You know, wedding monograms used to be all static. We used to put a monogram on the wall or we put a monogram on the dance floor. And what was probably the challenge with that was if you put it on the dance floor, I think most brides and grooms, when you ask them what they want, they go, we want the party, we want our guests on the dance floor. So you lost your investment. Now probably the most popular is the moving monogram. Brides and grooms initials or whatever phrase they want, you can customize it. We put it into a moving head. We can start it on the dance floor. We can move it above the sweetheart table while people are dancing. Very, very versatile. So you can always go to trends and find out the latest trends that are happening. Weddings, probably where all of you want to go, right? Weddings will tell you about what our experiences are with weddings, what we are as a company. You know, I think probably one of the most important things about us is the peace of mind we deliver. We have full-time staff here. Nestor Diaz is going to talk shortly. He's an MC DJ, but he's also full-time here. We have a complete staff that's here to answer the phone, set appointments with your entertainers, you know, all the things that it takes to deliver peace of mind. About us is pretty much it. It's about us and explains to you what we are as a company and how we deliver that peace of mind again. It also gives you the social media. We have a lot of social media outlets. You can always find out the next meet and greet is always posted on our social media. There are daily posts on certain things where there's weekly posts on others, but it's a great way to stay updated with us, new products and things like that. Our MC DJs, hey, we wouldn't be anywhere without our talent, and we have phenomenal talent. The MC DJs, 12 of them, they work exclusively for our company. You can scroll down and you can see all of our MC DJs. If you click on, Megan, you want to click on Daryl, kind of illustrate, you just click on it. I think Ness is probably going to put each of the links inside the chat room as well, but you get a brief video of how they look. Daryl's been with the company for more than 25 years. We call him Smiley. He does not stop smiling. And it's great. He's a wonderful person, ex-veteran. There's a video of him. There are photos down below that you can click on and enlarge. you can do that with any of the DJs, MC DJs in this category. Musicology DJ Live Experience. That is probably one of the most popular entertainment concepts that we offer. We started Musicology DJ Live Experience back in 2002. What we do, I think, is different than what a lot of people out there are trying to do. Our musicians and our vocalists aren't just playing over the music, they're in the music. So, you know, for instance, if we're playing an Earth, Wind, and Fire song and we have 3 horns on the gig, those musicians, the horns are taken out of the song. Those musicians are performing it live. So whatever live elements you have on the job, they're performing live. And we have a sound engineer that runs all of the sound through one board. So you have incredible quality. I will tell you that the Musicology DJ Live Experience is that wow factor. We have uniqueness, like we have electric cellists, electric violinists, which are a really cool feature to do during a dinner set or something along those lines. But probably, I think what I enjoy most about it is the interaction. Brides and grooms love it when our saxophone player is out on the dance floor jamming with the guests. Our percussionist grabs a djembe and jumps out there with the audience. It just makes the experience all that much better. We had a bride, one of the last meet and greets we did in person. I had a bride that had already booked a DJ with us. She got to experience the Musicology DJ Live and came running down the hall and goes, "Oh my gosh, I thought I only wanted a DJ. I want to add musicians." And I will say, by the end of this month, we're going to be having some more musicology videos to illustrate some of, I had a bride that is interested in doing, she's got such an old soul. She wants to do like a Great Gatsby Roaring 20s to up through the 1940s. So we're going to create a video for her to illustrate that with our horn section. So we're going to be doing that real soon. For brides and grooms that are wanting a live band or want that platinum experience with our premier MCs, DJs, we have an MC named David Brown, who is strictly an MC. He goes out with his DJ, JT, we call him Jason Torres, JC. David Brown is phenomenal. We have Ray Costa, who you'll meet in just a few moments, is there as well. R. Silva is there. R. Silva is a phenomenal DJ, but also has a band called Night Swim. They are absolutely amazing. He has an incredible group. Alexander Starr and the Golden People, the Deep Fried Funk Band, the Celebrity Band, all of these bands, and I'm sure Ness is posting up those links as well. You can take your time and maneuver around the website at your leisure, but we have such incredible talent. Now I'd like to start by introducing one of those talents so he can explain a little bit about himself, and then I'm going to ask him a question that was posed by one of our brides and grooms, maybe one of you that's on here now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome MC DJ Ness.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for inviting me. Super excited to be here with all you brides and grooms. Congratulations. As Mike said, my name is DJ Ness, originally from New York. I am a club DJ, house DJ that later transitioned to doing weddings. Been doing weddings for probably over 25 years and passionate about what I do and how I do it. My main goal is to understand what your vision is as a bride and groom, what you want to deliver, what you want to experience, what you want your guests to live through the night of your special day. And that's what I love to do. I love to sit with you, pick your brains, give you suggestions, see what you want. Equally as important, what you don't want to hear the night of your event. That's what I'm able to do for you, and then create that experience and actually execute it so that you're completely satisfied by the end of the night. Started out as a DJ, went over to school, studied recording engineering and music therapy, also studied public speaking. I'm versatile and being able to deliver your presentation, introductions, both in English and Spanish. Whatever it is that you need, I can play with expertise. I am an open format DJ, so no matter where your musical preferences takes you, that's where I'm able to cover it and play it as you want it to be played. All of our music are radio edits, so you won't have to worry about any explicit words. And of course, if that's what you want the night of your event, we can certainly create a playlist that'll include curses if that's what you want, although I don't believe that's what most couples want for their families. However, this is your day, your way, and that's what we want to create for you. Mike, thank you so much for inviting me. Love to be here. I've been with Mike for now close to a decade. I hope to be here for another decade doing what I love and creating experiences for brides and grooms just like you. Again, congratulations. Thank you for listening. And Mike, I send it back to you.
Thanks, Ness. So this is going to be an appropriate question for you. One of our brides asked the question, do you have Latin and bilingual DJs? I'll let you answer that.
Oh, so yes, that's an excellent question. Mike Sipe, as you know, we're in South Florida, and South Florida is a melting pot of people, families, relationships. As such, we take great care in creating experiences that are relevant. So yes, we do have Latin DJs that are capable of playing both sides of music so that one side is not alienated. If you are a multiracial relationship and you have a Latin side and an American side, we are going to use judgment as to what side is more predominant at your event by using our experience and reading your crowd. However, we don't want to alienate one group where we're predominantly Latin music and then the other side suffers, or vice versa. We want to create that equal balance for you. So my site does have excellent DJs that'll be able to introduce both in English and in Spanish, be able to read your crowd so that we're playing the appropriate music. We're going to take your requests. So if you have something that you want to listen to throughout the night, in particular, a particular Latin song or whatever that nationality may be, we're going to adhere to that. And equally as important, if you don't want to hear something throughout the night, we'll be able to also omit those songs that you don't want to hear throughout the evening. So hopefully that answers your questions. Yes, we do have Latin DJs. Yes, we do listen to what your requests are, and we are going to make sure that both sides are equally satisfied as we're playing that music.
Thanks, Ness. Great answer. Yeah, we actually have 12 MC DJs, 6 of which are bilingual in Latin, and bilingual meaning English and Spanish. And we have something for everyone. Matter of fact, this next gentleman I'll introduce is MC DJ Glenn Black. Glenn, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope so. As Mike said, my name is Glenn Black. I'm one of the MC DJs here with Mike Sipe Entertainment. I'm so excited to be here in front of you guys. Still buzzing from the wedding that I did just last weekend, which was through the roof. I'm roaring to get back to work, and it's been a heck of a time for us, not being able to be out there and be in contact with you guys. We usually do these meet and greets at the office, and we're able to, kind of look you guys in the eye, shake your hands, and have a conversation back and forth. But we're making do with what we've got. So a little bit about myself. I am a lifelong DJ. I've been a touring DJ for multiple artists, mostly out of the Caribbean scene. I also play for a online radio station down here in South Florida. I've been DJing for over 25 years, and it's my passion. It's what I love to do. I left corporate America to do this, and I've been doing it very happily as a part of the Mike Sipe team for the last 5 years now. Unfortunately, earlier on this year, somebody ate a soup with a badminton and supposedly coughed on somebody else, and here we are now. So we're just getting back to the world opening up and having the opportunity to get out there and work for you guys. And I'm so excited to have the chance to be a part of your wedding ceremonies. Hopefully, if you guys decide that you want to go with me, you'll be able to see that I'm pretty much available. So whatever your date is, I just might be available for it. And I look forward to answering your questions and engaging with you guys as we move forward.
Thanks, Glenn. And hopefully our guests that are on right now can tell you are also a very humorous person.
A little bit.
The question I have for you, which one of our guests has asked, which, believe it or not, comes up probably every 6th meeting I have with a bride and groom, and that is, Glenn, do you perform Jewish weddings?
Do I perform Jewish weddings? I love performing Jewish weddings. They're great. I love all of the traditions, the horror, the different mitzvah dances, the mezinke, the blessings, everything like that. what I find great about Jewish weddings is that you guys come with so many expectations as far as the different traditions that you have, which are all beautiful and all help to kind of bond the community and bond everybody that's a part of the wedding. And then when it's time for you guys to let go on the dance floor, that just goes through the roof, because you guys are like, we've gotten through this part, we've gotten through this part, we've gotten through this part, now it's time to dance. And the energy is always crazy. So I have done a lot of Jewish weddings. I love doing them. Some of my favorite memories with Mike Sipe are some of the Jewish weddings that I've done throughout the years. And I'm looking forward to doing many more, and hopefully some of you guys.
Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate it. Great answer. DJ Ivanko is our next DJ. I'm going to let MC DJ Ivanko take it away.
How's it going, everybody? Very excited to be here with you guys. It's been quite some time since I see a set of turntables, so hopefully we'll be able to meet sometime soon. Like Mike said, my name is DJ Ivanko. I'm actually Hispanic. I was born and raised in Miami, but I actually have a Colombian background, so you already know Miami and Colombia, they like to party. So that's, I come with the best energy, good vibes, and I'm the type of DJ to always have everybody on the dance floor no matter what the cost is. I don't mind playing 3 songs back to back, and I will go on the dance floor, grab your grandma, grab your auntie, and I will dance with her and make sure everyone has a great time. That's usually what I excel in. Mostly Hispanic parties are like my typical favorite, but I've been DJing for over 10 years, and I honestly enjoy any type of challenge that comes my way when it comes to DJing. And I have tons of music that I can literally please so many different cultures in a fraction of 30 minutes. So honestly, I like the challenge. That's just my style of DJing. I'm kind of like all over the place. If you want something specific, I will be more than happy to help you guys out. And like we do with Mike's side, we always have finals meetings. So we'll meet prior and all that kind of stuff. I'll be able to, get to know you guys a little bit better. And that way we can always have the best event possible. So I honestly look forward to meeting all of you guys, and congratulations on your engagement.
Thanks, Ivanko. Now here's a question for you. One of our brides suggests, actually I think it was the groom that asked, how do you format the music for my reception? Which I think you just touched base on it a little bit, because we do have finals appointments that are scheduled for our brides and grooms. So why don't you tell our guests how you format music for your receptions?
Okay. Well, like I said before, I have too much music. I actually have 3 hard drives worth of music, over 150,000 songs. But besides all that, I always try to meet with the clients, the bride and groom, and I always have their final meeting. They always have my phone number. So if they want to call me, text me, email me, they're always in contact with me. And I always try my best to get to know them, because once I get to know how they are, what their style of music is, and their guests, I can actually narrow down from all those thousands of songs to just a couple of hundred. And then in the finals meeting, we will always be discussing like their top 40s, their top music for them or their families. We could discuss any type of like a beginning and ending type of songs, and more or less like that, I can base myself on basically creating like a big playlist just for your event. So not every event will be the same. I specifically cater to your event. So that's basically how I narrow it down. I just got to get to know you. That's it.
That's exactly right. Thanks, Ivanko. It is building rapport with one another. I think that that's something that we've been doing since our inception. It's about getting to know people. It's about trusting one another. And I think that that's something that's really important. Normally, when you book our talent, there's 2 ways to book us. You can book us by requesting one of the entertainers, or you can book a non-requested package, and then I assign who I feel is best suited for you. We have an operating system. Once you book with us, you get a username and password. You get to log on and start putting your musical requests in. And then what I do is I assign the gentleman, probably in most cases, it's about 2 months prior to. I can always let you know who's been assigned to your wedding. You can meet with them if you'd like, or you can wait until that finals appointment's been. And the finals appointment is normally suggested, Megan would tell you, between 2 to 3 weeks prior to your wedding date. Next entertainer I have up is one of our platinum entertainers, MC DJ Ray Costa. Tell us about you.
Hi, everybody. So as Mike said, my name is Ray Costa. I'm actually one of the DJs and in-arena hosts for the soon-to-be 4-time NBA champion Miami Heat, as well as the Platinum Experience DJ here at Mike Sipe Event and Productions. A little bit about myself. I've had the pleasure of being with Mike for a few years, and I've done lot of weddings, as well as lots of nightclubs and exclusive events all over South Florida for companies such as Blue Cross Blue Shield, South Beach Wine and Food Festival, events for No Kid Hungry, and much, much more. I love every minute of entertaining each and every guest, no matter the people count. I always say it's not about the amount of people. It's the quality of the ones at your event that make it the party of a lifetime. So I will give you my all, whether it's 10 people or 400 in a room. I've done a wide variety of events, weddings of all different backgrounds. And I can tell you that I love every single minute of every single event. I've even had brides and grooms that still stay in touch with me, go to nightclubs that I play at locally in South Florida. And it's really cool to be a part of such a special day. I've even seen brides and grooms from the past already having children and things of that nature. So it's just amazing to be part of this organization. I love working with Mike Sipe. Megan runs my entire life behind the scenes, and it's an amazing company to be able to hire. We have lots of things to offer. Besides DJs and MCs, we have amazing production and amazing things that can make your event more than just your average wedding. We want to give you the modernism of what's current, but we also want to give you the classiness of what a wedding's supposed to be like. So once again, like my man Ivanko said, congratulations on your engagement. And like I see in the chat, I will not wear a Lakers jersey. Heat lifer. Thank you guys. Ray Costa.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate you. I'm going to ask you a question in a minute, but I want to say that Ray, all of our entertainers will go throughout the nation. Ray just booked a wedding at Block Island, which I don't know if some of our Northeasterners know, the island off of, between Rhode Island and New York. There's an island up there. So Ray's going to be, we just booked that a couple weeks ago. So, we are willing to go destination as well. So all of our people are willing to do that, and it makes for a great celebration. So here's your question, Ray Costa. One of our brides asked, do all DJs also act as the master of ceremonies?
Absolutely. All 12 of our exclusive DJs are also master of ceremonies, aka MCs. From my understanding, we do have David Brown, my man, who is an MC and travels with one of the talented friends of mine, JC Torres. However, yes, we are all masters of ceremonies, and we all can also group with any other talent if you would want to have a master of ceremonies and a DJ at the same time to give you a little bit more leverage on what you could do, having a little bit more room for us DJs or your master of ceremonies at that time. Be on the dance floor with you and be completely focused on every single formality that you might have. That's all customizable. Here on Mike's side, we can literally make your day. We can do anything that you could possibly dream of. Mike, Megan, everyone behind the scenes, my man Ness, we will make sure that you guys get exactly what you wish for. But yes, all 12 of us exclusive DJs are master of ceremonies, and we can all go out as a one-man show as well as with other talent to be able to give you both a master of ceremonies and a DJ combo for the night of your wedding.
Thanks, Ray. Great answer. I'd like to thank all of our talent that were here tonight. Normally we go into a Q&A, but I was just noticing it looks like Ness took care of all the questions and answers. If there's anyone, I'll give you a couple of seconds here if anyone wants to type in something in the Q&A. Again, thank you to all of our brides, grooms, your families, event planners. Thank you for being here with us. Again, you can come to the next meet and greet, virtual meet and greet. We haven't set the date yet. It'll probably be done by the end of the month, and it'll be posted on social media.